Make it win, make it to forever. Oh, everything together. We good, good, but we still good. I'm taking an aggravator. I'm trying to catch the algorithm. I'm coming on at certain times. Okay. Hey, Julie. Hello. Hi, Susan. How you doing, Julie? Yes, you can sub, Susan. New subs get a yes or no question. You have to sub to get the yes or no. I don't play. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't play games. So I haven't. So what kind of games you play? I don't play. It's not a game to me. Susan. It has to be for entertainment purposes only for this channel. To keep you protected and me. Go to my about section and it'll tell you what I do. Okay. go to the channel. Wow. If you're a new sub, like the channel, and then come over and ask you yes or no. Why YouTube getting weirder and weirder? You about me telling me it's time to go. Maybe it's for weirdos now. I don't know. YouTube used to be lit. If you're a new sub, go subscribe and come and ask your yes or no question. Mm-hmm.
If you want to get your name, phone number, and address off the internet, but want to handle the removals yourself, Optory's free opt-out guides are amazing. When you sign up for
If you are a new subscriber, you get a yes or no. Oh wow. Oh no. Okay, okay, okay. Let me share my live. Nope, not them. Not them, not them. Make sure I don't kick. I was trying to share it to my new platform. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to link. I'm gonna have to link it. It's a way to link it. Good, good, good. New subscribers, get a yes or no question. It's 256 views on my last read. Oh. This is Boss Lady Divine Tarot. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. What is that?
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to
What
be.
was that? What was that? Okay. Okay. I get it. Okay. I got an idea, but I want to. Okay, Divine said be still. We accept everyone. And then it goes straight to the back. Okay. Uh-huh. Somebody is in deep regret. Oh, wow.
No, not state line, but I'm 42 years old, so back in my time, we had cars, wasn't no Uber or nothing. None of that stuff, but I had a little, that's kind of like this. Yeah, I got you a job. I got some drugs, weed, some vodka. I got some lipstick. Say, get some lip down like a lipstick if you want.
Okay. Yes, I get you. I get you. I appreciate you, Mel. And keep you can keep it at 100. Yes, all right. You see what I'm talking about? But hey, I got this flew out. You know? I done been flew out. I done been transported via Greyhound. When I ain't had no money, or the dude ain't had no money, they got a Greyhound ticket.
Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God.
A lot of the things that are happening that the government is taking them down to the technical, you know, and actually they're slipping what people do every day, like passing a blunt or what have you. They give away drugs. They give it to their girlfriend. You can't give it to their girlfriend anything. You know what I'm saying? So this be really complicated, and that's why people feel like they're
Car.
rising up against this case. Diddy,
You got
the crime does not match
Sure.
the crime does not match the time that he was get. Diddy did not have blood on his hand like a lot of these mob bosses that they're trying to make him out to be. Diddy had baby hairs and acted like might as well say, "Spend it one
Come
time,
here, baby.
spend it one time, guys, spend it." That's right. No blood, just baby boy.
Baby, hold on. We have somebody out there. We got a question from a viewer. What's the viewer's name? Oh my God.
Corey. Come here.
I'm gonna get up there one day. Don't make up Okay. Okay.
They gone chips. They gone. They need to stop it. Oh my gosh. Let go. Let go, let go, let go. New subscribes get a yes or no question. Honestly. You gonna be I'm gonna be like, nope. Thank you. Nope. Thank you. Okay. I'm crazy. Free R. Kelly. Yeah, it's a mess.
He should pay your monthly, and I think the feds is asking for him to pay for it and everything. The baby oil, the KY gel, the house, the shit, the boat, the kids going, I think that's too. Listen, everybody coming. The brains on the little girl's head, they're giving them over to the feds as well, too. So, yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And y'all are asking me, am I team Diddy? No. But did he do it? Yeah, he did that shit. Don't ask me nothing. Don't ask me nothing. All I know is I got uncles that was whooping my auntie's asses, okay? Ain't nothing did no fair time when I whooped ass. Ain't nothing. The only time they did fair time was when they was out selling dope. But doing dope, they never did fair time. They did city jail time, okay? You get caught, you're doing a little drug, you may be petty offenses, but when they started moving up to the federal offenses with drug trafficking and stuff like that, but I never seen them go to jail for slapping the hell out of one of my aunts, and one of my aunts slapping back and still honest. I've never seen it happen. Yeah.
Woo. Girl, that's Corey. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Girl.
It needs to be handled accordingly. And back then, the LA County has already said they have decided to not prosecute Diddy, and it's out of like statute of limitations, all of that, right? They have decided to not.
He not.
Right? Can't sit around last time that.
No, I want to pull these cards so bad, but I'm gonna wait.
She had two children. She had married told him, let her go to the hospital.
Oh my goodness.
These are domestic violence.
Oh wow.
Pure domestic violence, okay? But the other stuff
I don't think he's gonna get found guilty.
that boy that happened in his studio. And
So reverse. See him walking away. Okay.
she did mention something along the lines of dangling something over the balcony. And then there was another singer that came and confirmed saying that it was violent. Mel, go ahead. What you want to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go, but I wanted to just break this down in accordance with what was just said. We have all these charges on Diddy, and I don't have a dog in the fight, but we have all these charges, not one police report in regards to Diddy, not one police report. Here's the other thing.
You're walking away.
In regards to Bonner. Bonner had testified that on September 26, 2016, Diddy had her hanging off the balcony. Then he took her and threw her on the furniture, on the patio, and she had...
It's about Diddy.
Another data to back this up. If you know what Diddy's black female...
Queen of Sword, the Knight of Sword flipped in reverse, and then Eight of Cups appeared. So, like, he wasn't going to be charged. We'll see.
It's just that serious. So basically, they were lying on Diddy for this particular return. But not only that, when Deontay Nash, Leah, and Bonner came to the stand,
We will see. We shall see.
and talking to Kathy while they're taking a stand. So how can you have all the witnesses showing the police all the way up to and beyond their testimony in court?
We shall see. We shall see. Like she said, my auntie and them got their ass beat and didn't do the federal time. The men only got in trouble when it was about drugs. But I seen it had the charges, so I never followed the case really. The King of Wands popped out, the Empress popped out, the Page of Cups popped out. So did he get charged with child or something? Cause I seen the King. I bullshit you not. The Page of Cups popped out. The Empress popped out. The King of Wands popped out. And when I seen this popped out first, the Star card, and it was all I could see was baby oil they was talking about and nudity. But then this Knight of Swords flipped in reverse. This flipped in reverse while I was shuffling. And this came out right behind it. And he never was charged. He don't have no police reports of being charged with, you know what I'm saying? Only when they went and invaded his house. And then they said something about his, somebody got shot in his studio by his son, and that never came out. They ain't bring that up. But this is why it came out. And I've never pulled on Diddy's situation. And I was like, dang, what's his sign? And I said I didn't need to know that because it's his wand. The wand is out here. He was slinging that wand. And when I was shocked, this flew out in reverse. And I asked, is he guilty? It would have said yes, but it said hell no. And this is right behind it. Now, the Page of Cups might have been showing like whatever he was doing was immature, but he could have fire in his chart showing that swinging that thing. Woo. So, but I think it was on some child something. It was something to do with some children. But I don't think they had no proof. They ain't had no proof. They just talking. But it showed like he was gonna walk away. Now they might try to get him for something, but he ain't charged with the stuff that they actually RICO. they gonna try to get him for something, and it's gonna be time served. Well, I didn't see the justice court, so I don't know how long it's gonna, because they was talking about removing. I think it was a scientist. He was a juror. I don't think he agreed with the shit they had going on in court. But this is exactly how it fell out. I was over shuffling while they was talking. And now R. Kelly, when I pulled cards on him, it was showing that they was gonna find him guilty. But the parents are responsible for that. These are grown women now, but the parents should have been arrested for setting their minors out to R. Kelly. That's who was guilty, the parents. The parents should have been arrested. Real talk. They just wanted to know how freaky he was. They knew he was, but they was like, but see, the thing is, all they wanted was to be able to arrest him and get their money, get billionaires and famous people, successful people's money, and be able to use it for their benefit. The government is taking down people that are millionaires and billionaires that are of ethnicity. I'm just keeping 100, black culture, to get their money and to do what they want to do with it, because they feel like the black culture earned it for free. They don't want to give your rights to nothing. They still trying to take. But all them do, listen. In other countries, and we don't agree with it, they marry their children off at 12 years old. In other countries, they be marrying their children off at 12 years old. As soon as they start a period, they like, we finna marry you off. Instead of you sneaking off or going to have sex with a boy, we're gonna marry you off. And that's what they do in other cultures. And that's what they used to do before we were even, that's what they did. The girls started sneaking off when they took that away and started having babies just with anybody. They would marry you into a family, try to marry you into a family with wealth. And they've been doing it for so long, now they want to take the black community down. Now, I can go to Clayton County right now and see so many sex offenders that's just walking freely. They just got to check in, but they still. And this guy that stayed on the side, he was kidnapping kids and burying them in his backyard. Real talk. In his backyard. They weren't saying nothing. They never checked him because of his color. Stop. If it was black people on that block, then it would have been something said. But as long as he was another race, they never questioned it until somebody saw him. And it's wrong. Don't wait till I'm going to say the black people start mimicking you guys. Now you want to take them to jail. Y'all been doing this. This ain't nothing new. This is nothing new. And I'm going to say allegedly because I'm on YouTube. Yeah. For real. You've been doing this. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am. Bring me the other charger card. Yes. Ma'am, excuse me. You just doing that because you feel like it. Stop. Because I'm telling you no. You just want to be rebellious. White people. Your ancestors must be white. Where is that, baby? You think it's a game? I'm gonna need the other one in the next probably hour, okay? Now chill out. Are you gonna calm down? Thank you. Do their history. I mess with history class. Cause they done lied so much. Oh my God.
Well, my thing is, it's a comment, and I think it's more about being wrong. So
I say Diddy wrong. Diddy a freak just like the rest of these niggas. Some of them will do this, will probably be the same way.
That's a coward theory. You can't defend that. But at the same time, when it comes to charges like distribution, everybody in the neighborhood is distributed when they smoke a blunt. When you puff it and you hand it to the next person, when someone with a crack habit gives a 20 piece and he gives the next dope thing a little crumb just to put on their pipe. Everyone's handed someone some type of narcotic or something. And that don't mean that they're distributing it. They're just handing it to them. I don't believe he ever sold it to them for $10 or $20 or sold kilos. So he never distributed anything. What he did was gave people that had a free will and a free choice to have whatever habit that they had to be able to have whatever they want, just like McDonald's. You can have it your way. You do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. You already have
Oh my God.
but now, in jail for something that you will be continuing to do, even while I'm in jail, just with someone else in your by yourself. So why should I go to jail?
I just want to see the verdict.
When I beat you,
I want to see the verdict.
you're the wrong woman that would beat you. But you came back into my presence.
I already done pulled them. Let's see.
Why am I wrong to
And the Empress, she done got paid. Listen, she done got paid for the ass beatings. And he experienced. He experienced a leader. And he was doing his inner child thing. This is something and he probably was touched as a child.
lifestyle that you once had?
A dreamer. Page cut a dreamer. Oh, he was touched. She got paid. It said shit. It said abundance. Abundance. First word for the emperor is abundance and fertility. Pregnant. She had a baby. And she got paid. Yep. They was all happy doing this with this star card. They was enjoyed this shit. They all enjoyed it. And he was feeling some inner child. I'm telling you. Now, okay. Now the night of sword in reverse. Ooh, let's see. I don't know. I feel like he gonna get away with this and walk away, cause that's what it say. That's what it say. Now, if they don't come up with it today, they gonna come up with it tomorrow. It's gonna be a hung jury. Cause I don't think they got no dummies on the stand. They say they was paying attention, they was focused, but because they was paying attention don't mean they focused. I only needed to sit in the courtroom one day. One day. I thought she asked for 30 and he gave her 10. I thought she got 10 million. She got 10 million. She asked for 30. They debunked that and gave her 10. Was it 20 million? I thought it was 10. But she got 20 million. Hey, you've been beating her ass all her life. All her life. And for you to sit there and all of it was because of money. They wanted money. And he only messed with people. If you could sing, if you was singing and still making records, he didn't mess with you. When you stopped singing and you need some money, they came to him for help. They went to him for help, and you had to do these acts. Like, you not finna do it for free, now you on my payroll. Now they knew these was grown folks. It wasn't like she was 12, like R. Kelly. Pissing on my motherfucker. I'm just saying. If he got her at 20, she was still already, because what's her name? She had already had an attitude because she was telling them what to do. She was talking about she was going to unalive people and Cassidy. She ain't guilty, she ain't innocent. Ain't none of them innocent. I seen domestic violence growing up. And I seen the police not do nothing. And like what's her name said, she said, I done got flued out. She said, I done got flued out. But you know, when you're in the court of law, they feel like you getting flued out is kidnapping. That's some bullshit. That's some BS. Because you got flued out. If a man fly you out, they call it kidnapping. What? That's a mess. So don't get flued out now, y'all, because they call it kidnapping in the court of law. And they still ain't got just, well, the girl they went to, where they go to Puerto Rico, Mexico, and they unalive that baby. Girl, the law's different, but over here, we going to get them. We going right over there and get them. Because they left his body over here.
Allegedly came forward, and so, but that's totally supposed to be not what he's being tried for. What he's being tried for, I believe that the prosecution were more so worried about their rates, their conviction rates, than worrying about making sure that these charges stick and that he goes down. The African charge and the racketeering charge obviously are the two biggest ones that carry the highest prison sentence. So that's why I feel like they were gearing for those things. But just like Jay said earlier, in order for these RICO charges to go through, they have to prove that this criminal act happened with many people underneath his umbrella. We get that Diddy was a mastermind, like no one is knocking that point. It's proving that point is where the problem is going to come in, because you have to collect that evidence that you have against the other parties, the staff, and other people.
And they sat up there and lied on the stand. They was lying on the stand. They went in there high.
A bathtub full of beta oil and astro rock. I'm just doing what you are commanding.
They went up there and lied on the stand. That's how you gonna walk away. They lied.
To differentiate that. And who knew that this was a criminal enterprise as they were doing these things, and who didn't. And I don't think they did a good job of that at all. I feel that they lacked in those areas. There's all types of those stories, and I also agree.
You is a fool. What you say? If someone pick you up from the living room and take you to the kitchen, that's kidnapping. No, you got flued out. Not flew out, flued out. Flued out and swallowed up. That's kidnapping.
She kept going back. Even
It be
while
the
she
comments
was
for me. You heard
to say
me?
that, Did he raped her when they went for a closure date, but then later on that night she gave him some pussy. Like,
Yeah. And you could drop a pin when the prosecutor was doing the closing argument, right?
You see what she said? She said, you claimed he raped you and then later on you gave him some. That's so crazy. This is crazy. You hear what she said? She said, accused him of rape and then go and give him some later and say, I'm sorry. That's crazy. Man, they sat on that stand and lied. This is a debacle.
Why is anyone right with a sexually assaulted, all these bad things that, Tom talks about, the theories and things like that? Why would you go through all of them and knowingly people trying to the way they tried to combat that was with a psychologist talking about, on a Stockholm syndrome, how we
Stockholm syndrome. No bullshit. You knew what you was doing. I'm going back and get that money. He got the money. Y'all was looking at his billions.
That is what drove them returning back more than anything. I'm not saying, because again, I'm not a psychologist. I'm not saying some of the mental stuff that drives them back. Absolutely. But it was the price tag. And you say Gina's, allegedly her money went up.
They stupid. He said he had turkey, bacon, oil, coke, and metal. With Astroglide. He's just a slippery motherfucker. Ooh. I know, I'm telling you the truth. My nephew stopped my niece from fighting And police arrested
It's
him.
just crazy to me that
Police removing someone
million
from
money to make this
room
happen.
to another room is killed. What? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So when you being carried over the threshold, your husband kick. You know how they, you know how a husband pick his wife up to jump the broom. It's kidnapping. Stop it.
Remember how
We need
she
new laws.
started eyeing him? Her best friend was fucking him. So when her best friend went and got married, that's when she moved in and pursued Diddy. She was targeting Diddy for his money, and she still gets it.
They was manipulative.
You in your 30s. Ain't nobody, they flying you in. Ain't nobody dragging her down the hallway by her hair.
Right.
Ain't nobody did that to her.
Yeah, I think, like I said, it was the price tag that drove me. And, you know, even when certain witnesses, even when they were describing some of the things that Jeff talked about.
None of his friends come and stand up for him either.
So, well, listen, if it's there,
They need new laws.
Uh-huh.
there, so Sarah and
Miami didn't step up. You was the last person with him. I think Cassidy was jealous of Miami,
almost like they were
and Miami got put in position, and Cassidy didn't. That's when she started filing lawsuits and trying to sue Diddy, because Diddy put young Miami in position and didn't put her in position. But I'm gonna say this. Cassidy was already in position. She should have kept going, but she went under Diddy's wing, trying to get to the bag instead of just focusing on her career. She was like, "I'm gonna get this money and him. Ain't that king cute like that?
And let me jump in, Sean. I'm gonna
He ain't that handsome.
Let me jump in.
He just
I'm
can
just
dress."
for a second. As a woman, you know, sometimes we want, sometimes we don't, right? And then sometimes even when we don't fuck, we understand the man that we love still wants to do it. And so we do it. Is that coercion? Is that rape? Or is that, you know what? Let me just open my legs. True, all I do is receive. I ain't got to do nothing but lay down, give him some, and be done with it.
I don't know if it's sexual assault, but it could be considered urgent when you look at the elements that they kept driving home in this case. So they pick her as it relates to Jane Doe and Cassie or the father. The drugs, when he would hit them, when he would want to take money away. You know, with Cassie, I mean,
They do that in marriages,
laptop, phone,
situationships.
so they're
Sounded like a child that was on punishment.
right. So they're saying, so that's so to meet the elements of Cassie or Jane Doe,
Okay.
they had to either be fraud, perversion, or force made to have sex upon their mind. So you break down, well, what's the fraud? A male talked about the fraud, how he was lying. Okay? I don't think that's wrong, but whatever. That's the fraud.
It's like he in jail collapsing right now.
Beating up on them, the 2016 Intercontinental video, they're saying that's a freak-off. That is an example of her trying to leave and her physically forcing her to come back. I mean, let's be honest, if they did not have that case of good accident, that is the strongest example they have. Again, of an alleged freak-off that
And
is allegedly
kidnapping
legal.
and things of that.
But you know what's interesting, and I need to, because like I said, and I did say this from the beginning, I am not your lawyer, this is not legal advice, because we are discussing legal topics.
Uh-huh.
But something that's interesting, and I gotta go back to the call and figure this out. Not male, but fatherhood, the guy that called it a beginning to the right before the closing argument, or right after the closing argument, no, before the closing argument, there was a thing like, oh, they dropped.
Somebody said, "Just give me the 20 million." Said, "I shut the fuck up." These people are crazy.
They said that the jury didn't have to consider arson. They didn't have to consider arson or kidnapping. they took that away from me. So what I'm trying to figure out, Tasha, is why is it still on the instruction sheet? Maybe they printed it.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Why is it still
I
there?
think it was a mistake because usually there's a letter from the prosecutor that says, again, this is jury instruction. Jury, when evaluating this, so in this case, you no longer have to consider the following things. And they said read that. They said, you don't have to consider arson, and regulations, and kidnapping, and they actually said aiding and abetting prosecution. Those are the three things they said. Again, if it relates to the case, you don't have to consider those things.
But you do have to consider the other things, so.
Right. So I'm gonna have to find out, maybe they print it out before.
Well, to me, that's grounds for a possible, things that he could appeal on, or under the Rule 29 of them asking the judge to acquit altogether. So,
I need to find out why.
there's two ways they can go there.
Yeah, it should be on the sheet.
Sean, what do you want to add?
So to jump back to the Cassie going back after he allegedly RAPDE, I don't feel like it's fair to leave out that there's a long-standing history. Now, I'm not going to go into traumas and all of that stuff again. I'm not a doctor, so I can't say it happened in Stockholm or anything like that. But just due to the longevity of their relationship, whether she came in using him or not, she was underneath that spell. Diddy does, I've never encountered him before, but just watching how he moves and whatnot, there is a certain presence that he has that is very intimidating. So I can definitely see her returning to do something when you have your life is set up through this man at this point. So he controls everything that goes on with you. So in her mind, she may have been going back and forth like, did he just R-word me or did he not? Did he R-word me or did he not? And then there's also being thrown in there that she was with Alex at the time. So was this so rude so that Alex didn't leave her because she found out or had a clue that she had been dealing with him still after this, as he comes in as the heroic, Captain Sava when it comes to Cass, because a lot of people do look at Alex like that. It's like the hero of the story. He came and he swept her off her feet and married her and had family and whatnot, got her out of this horrendous lifestyle. But at the same time, Alex worked for Diddy. Alex and Cassie met through Diddy. Cassie was cheating on Diddy with Alex. So at that point in time, when her still dealing with Diddy at that point, when she said that he already her, were they still together? Because at that time with him, with Ryan at the beginning, she was technically cheating on Diddy with Ryan. Ryan was Diddy's trainer. And also
I don't think they're gonna come up with the.
And it went from that to
It's taking.
Ryan train Cassie as well.
It's a hard decision for the jury
You mean Alex?
to make a decision, but we're gonna see. Cause I see him getting off.
Ran away with the club when it came to Cassie. That's how I look at it, he ran off with the club.
And then they ain't got no.
Was Cassie still with Diddy? So was she
And then she got married and went back to Diddy. Crazy.
in her eyes? We have to, all of that has to be added in there. We can't just say like, oh, well, you get R-word about somebody and you come right
Because
back.
when you get away from your
If somebody does that to most
the
people,
person that's been beating on you and
but she did.
freak offing with you, and you get away from them, you go back to them more than once.
I have to add another
So it gotta be for the money, the money and the drugs.
I heard based off from what I'm getting from transcripts and everything.
She had money where she could have went to go seek counseling.
That's what I got. Again, being the main thing.
Stop it.
But with pimps and whatnot, I've said this before.
You like being pimped out.
And whatnot, their escorts, they use all of the people that are working for the pimp usually wants to be at the top, of the totem pole. We've heard examples of her being jealous of Kim Porter on the stand, somebody that wasn't necessarily treated how she was. She was given the keys to the kingdom and custody, which she wanted those things that she, but Diddy was not offering it to her. So it seems that at times she was desperate to make herself matter more. So again, all of those things have to be factored in. What this is even a relationship at this point when the same charges that they're trying to charge Diddy with, they have
Just an arm piece.
giving Cassie immunity for. So we can't look at Diddy for being guilty.
They're supposed to give it today. They deliberate
We
now.
have to look at the charges Diddy.
But if they said if they don't do it today, they was gonna do it tomorrow.
We know Diddy needs to pay. We get that. But it has to be done properly. It has to be done the right way. So again, when it comes to Cassie and that situation, it is a horrible place to be put in, a horrible predicament to be put in when you do feel that you have been R-worded. Because it's all up to you and your body. If your body is telling you this is not right, this is not something that you want, then you are being violated. But if your body tells you something else and you're kind of unsure within that moment in time, then I guess it's still kind of like up to you, to figure out what actually transpired. And she may still be confused by that, or she could have just been using that as a crutch within this case to make his charges seem more heinous. At the same time, you can look at it.
And thank you, those were some good points. And I did want to add, because I forgot to add this major point when it came to Gina. So Gina calls me when the indictment comes down, and she's basically asking me to pay her. She said she wants to do a second interview, but I need you to pay me. I said, Gina, we don't pay. And then she was like, but I need to be paid. I said, no, we can fly you in. She said, but I can fly myself in. She said, I'll fly myself in and just pay me. So at that moment, I was like, no, I'm not paying her. Why does she want to be paid? Because she is trying to use that as leverage, in my opinion, to say that everything that she said on my platform that I paid her to say, that it wasn't true, so that they could discredit that interview that the feds were already looking at anyway, because that was full testimony. And so to hear that she disappeared, I'm not shocked, because like I said, she told me personally.
It's a
The
manipulative.
only reason she was sitting down
Diddy
with me
was
because
dealing with
Diddy
some
cut her off.
manipulating, lying,
And you gotta understand, these
drug
people
addict.
like that. And talking to Gina, like, beautiful girl, beautiful girl. I don't like to say, just because a person has a certain job, that they may not be intelligent, right? Because I've seen people, servers at Waffle House, and when I was a manager, if a server told me they worked for Waffle House, I wouldn't give a damn if it was a 5-star restaurant, I hired them. Because their memory was a lot sharper than somebody coming in off the street that just wanted to serve or served in other restaurants. They just moved a lot faster. You know what I'm saying? They were just a lot more attentive. They getting coffee, they getting juice, they doing a lot of things, whereas one server that came from another 5-star restaurant was slow as hell. Just slow. So I don't like to use that, but Gina was probably talking to her intellectually was like watching paint dry.
You just feel like you didn't have a lot of options.
No, she didn't have a lot of options. She's a beautiful girl, but like, how big does it get? And like they said, Cassie had stated to one of her friends, like, she had quoted, Jay-Z's taking, so where would I go? Who else would I date? Who's bigger than Jay-Z at that point in the entertainment world? And so when it comes to Gina, and like I said, Gina was
down her.
she
I wanna
was
prove the verdict.
She was in Atlanta on Our Dime.
I need to know
And she
that.
asked me to watch her baby. I said, Gina. Go ahead. If you want to take a call real quick, you want to take a call over there, make it quick.
Todd said something about Diddy's home. And it is interesting because I wasn't that far away from it. But it's really about his presence with who he is. I mean, even the judge seems a bit mesmerized. I mean, at the end, he said, oh, I've never heard a judge in a federal criminal trial. Oh, how you feeling? How you doing? You doing okay? There is something about him, whether he's man or woman, it doesn't make you
Whenever you're ready.
a certain way. So I say that all to say.
We ain't good, but we still good. Ooh, Diddy off the chain, baby. The yes or no are for the new subscribers, Gia. The yes or no's are for the new subs. Hold on. You say I start with the yes or no. The yes or no are for the new people. Don't use that manipulative tactic over here. No, I'm just kidding. Where we at? What's up, Elizabeth? She said didn't read around that. It depends on what Divine puts out there. All right. Man, what you got going on between Gia and Sam? What's going on between Gia and Sam? Sam, I am the Pisces. Ooh, okay. You want to bring it out. Let's see. Oh, shit. Sounds a little disruptive. What you got going on between Gia and Sam? They won't even cut, girl. What you got going on between Gia and Sam? What's going on? Ooh. Don't want that. What you got going on between Gia and Sam? Gia and Sam. Sam, I am. What's going on between Gia and Sam? What you need to know? Or you, say you got a little bit of anxiety about it, Gia? Because when I see anxiety, it's like, I like him, but, is it going to work? Do you have some anxiety about him? Well, I see it, Elizabeth. Are you worried it's not going to work? What's going on between Gia and Sam? Okay. I see some anxiety there. Say anxiety. Say travel. Okay. Let's see. It said some anxiety is around that. But anxiety could be like, dang, I really like him. I want to date. I'm ready. And travel. It's a experience, new things. This is something new with you. Sam and Gia. Anxiety could be, okay. Let's go. see. All right. Let's turn these over. It's a independent. The independent is non-committal. That means this person is independent. You're independent. I feel like the anxiety coming with anticipation, and it's like anxiety is like worrying over it, and I shouldn't. We go on another day, but I want to. Is he gonna say yes? Is he gonna ask me? It's like a going back and forth with self. That's what I'm saying. You met this person while traveling. So I do see some type of change happening here with your person. You believing in the right timing. Divine timing is at play when it comes to this person. It said divine timing. So, and it said courage. Travel, independent. I didn't know independent was non-committal. Damn. Okay. Y'all went on a date before? Okay. Somebody looking for love. Somebody wants a sign. Somebody wants some signs. Is this gonna be love? Let's see what feel. Yeah, somebody wants signs. Is this a love interest? That could be you wanting signs to see if this is love or is this just something I want to do. You might be waiting for a sign from this person. Okay. This is an important connection, a fated meeting. So I do feel like you guys will meet back up again because it's fated. Peace. Making changes, compromising. Okay. Okay. Single parent. So someone's a single parent, compromising, seeing if the grass is greener on this side, and peace. Okay. So I do see you guys having some type of fated meeting or meeting back up because feeling like this connection might be important to you. Okay. You could be a single parent. Or, you know, somebody's compromising with the other. So I see a change happening for you guys through travel. I don't know where this person stay from you, but I feel like at a distance here. Why is the anxiety here for Gia and Sam? Why is the anxiety card here? Why is the anxiety card here? Two of Cups. To be partnered. Wanting to be partnered. Okay. Why is the Two of Cups here? Star card. Not wanting to be in the cold or left out in the cold. Is either someone feel like they're on the outside looking in and don't truly know what that person wants. That's what I'm seeing with the anxiety card or worry. You know, wanting a partnership. Done did some healing, done did some, you know, wanting to come out the cold. Even though you single, even though this person might be single also, somebody wants to be able to come out the cold and say, okay, let's start dating. Let's get this thing going. That's what I'm hearing. Like somebody want to get it going. Why is that here? Why is the Five of Pentacles here with the Two of Cups and the Star card? Somebody want to get it going. Somebody say, I'm ready. Can I get one more for that anxiety? I want to see. Magician. Okay. Somebody calling the person in. You either calling him in or trying to, you know, thinking him to come in. We're going to go on this date. We're going to do this. It's like you trying to call him in. Yeah, you calling them in. I feel like this you. Why is the travel here? Why is the travel here? Why is the travel here? Okay. Three of Cups. It could have been a celebration. Seven of Pentacles. Here. New experience. New thing. This is something new. You could have been celebrating when you met this person. This is the story they're giving me. Celebrating meeting this person. Something with, let me see if this is the right one. Somebody wanted to see, is this the right one? Or could have met a variety of people during this time, during travel. And somebody wanted to see, is this the right one? Why is the Independent here? We're just breaking it down. King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So this person's independent. Right now, he's non-committal for the card that's here. They're showing that independent person is non-committal. That's why they single. They ain't ready for no commitment yet. Okay. Why is he here for Gia? Why is he here? Why is he here? What's that? He been through some shit though. He been through some things. Why is he here? We want to know. Page of Wands. World card. He ain't packing, girl. Okay, with the World card, this expansion. It's either showing this person very creative. I do see the Lovers at the bottom. This person could be looking for love. He could be looking for love. And why he traveling? Two Wands. He could be looking for love. But right now, he's non-committal. Okay? So what's this change here for them two? Page of Swords. Making something happen. He want to make something happen with you, Gia. Why is the Courage here? He does want to make something happen with you. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Yeah, I feel like if he makes something happen with you, he will be happy with self. He's accomplished something or something that he wants, because I feel like this is something that he wants with this Page of Swords being here. Why is the Page of Swords here? We want to clarify that, Spirit. Yeah, he want a new beginning. Some type of new beginning. And that change is a new beginning. And he is looking for love. And that's what he's going towards. Why is the Divine Timing here? Hangman. So this person might be unsure He still might be unsure, but he know that things gonna happen in divine timing. He not gonna rush it. He sit back, he waiting. I think he more focused on like security, money, his status or stability. Why is the love card here for Gia and Sam? Because you got 2 love cards. You looking for a sign. What's the sign? Knight of Swords. We taking what's falling. 7 of Cups. 4 of Wands. Okay. This person could be going towards love or need a sign, or going towards whatever sign. You might have been the sign that he's seen. You might have been part of the options. He could be looking at you as stable, having stability. What happened? Okay, why is the strong affection? Because it says strong affection. So somebody has some type of strong affections. Why is the strong affections here? Why is the strong affections here? Knight of Wands. A go-getter. He a go-getter when it comes to love. I ain't saying he no player, but you know, that's the player card. He has some type of strong affection for you, but it's showing like, you know, he got that player energy on him, I'm telling you. But he is looking for love. So either when he met you, he has some type of strong affections for you. Like, damn. He might have been like, damn. What's this fated meeting? What's this fated meeting? Knight of Cups. This is how he's approaching you. He's approaching you as the knight. Not the king, as the knight. He's taking it slow. Why is the Knight of Cups here? He's popping out. Okay, he gonna ease in. He gonna date. He gonna take you out on a date because the Page of Pentacles is wanting to date you, and he gonna spend that money. King of Pentacles. This is how he's approaching you. When it comes to the money, you gonna be thinking, damn, he got money, but he gonna date you, and he's coming with his emotions as a knight. And this is going to be fated. So this person will take you out on another date, love. Okay? I see communication coming in. 8 of Wands. Why is the single parent here? Why is that came up in your reading? Okay. That you handle your responsibilities. You focus on your money. You do what you're supposed to do. Why is this compromise here, though? Why is the compromise here? Why is the compromise here? Why is the compromise here? Why is the compromise? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is guarded. He might feel like that you might be guarded. So he's the type of person that will compromise with you, whether it be with travel, whether it be coming to see you, meeting up with you. But this person knows that your heart is guarded. Justice. Yep. He see that you could be very intuitive, that you might be trying to read him. Why is the grass greener on the other side? Why is that card here? Hermit. This person either feel like you work online. You could be following him online. Or you could be looking for something better in your life. Judgment. Either you feel like divine sent you here. When I say divine intervention, this person feel like you was sent his way, or he was sent your way. He does look at you as some type of choice and not an option, even though he has options. Okay, can I get another card with the Judgment here? 4 Swords. This person could be thinking about you while he sleep. Temperance. He's very patient though. King of Swords, that's the truth. He's very a logical thinker. He's very patient. And this person, either somebody's following the other person. I don't know if he has your social media or you gave me his social media, or he's following, he's doing some type of heavy, deep meditation. Like, dang, is she the one? I like her. But he thinks about you. This person thinks about you. He just hope it's some, with this peace card here, let's go. 2 of Swords. Sun card. Queen of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. I'm gonna just keep going. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. When it listen. So with the peace card here, he don't know you for real. So he's got this blindfold on and looking at you as the Sun, the Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and like an equal give and take and partnership. That's how he sees you. But he don't know. He like blindfolded. So he's thinking that like, I see love here. I see the Queen of Cups is emotional, sincere energy. And he feel like he can have an equal give and take with you and partnership with you. Listen, okay, listen. It's not, I'm not looking at it what it is. I don't know her. But this is how he's envisioning you. Whether it be with his eyes closed. You got the peace card. To us, why do that? This is how he's looking at you. Sun card, Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and 3 of Pentacles. Partnership, somebody he could partner with. He look at you as the Queen of Cups. And I don't know if he know your sign, but you know, don't get caught up on the signs. It's just the energy that he feel from you. Even though he don't know you. He's guarding his heart, but he's envisioning you, and this is how he envisions you. But I do see a second date, and I do see a fated meeting between you two. It's going to be fated. It's happening. Now, hey, look. At the end of the day, it's a grass is greener. Possibility. So it's still a possibility with you guys that this can, you know, happen. Work. You say you just got to believe in divine timing for this to work. I do see some type of love here, like love can stem from this situation. Because you pull this love card, a sign. Somebody needed a sign. I need a sign before I jump in this. But I do see a change coming for you guys. And this person is traveling towards you. And this person looking for love also. His birthday, he a Cancer? You said Pisces. Okay. And both of you guys are independent and available. He met you during travel. You guys were either celebrating during travel. He could have been just peeping out the scene with a lot of you, a lot of women. You got chose out the bunch. You've been messaging me for a couple of years, and I finally said yes. That's why he coming out the cold. He been in the cold. He probably, oh no. This could, listen, this anxiety and this worry card could be him. Like, damn, that's a long time. Somebody wanted partnership. The Two of Cups. Star card. Like, to come out the cold. You turned him down, and this person could have been manifesting you. Somebody, take it where it fits. I feel like somebody had some anxiety about this. He must have really liked you. Let's see. We ain't good, but we still good. Now I can kind of see it when I lay the cards out. Where did it go? He been had strong affections for you. He been had strong affections. It just didn't happen. He wasn't just looking at you. He looked at a few people. But I feel like he was looking at you. And he couldn't make a decision, though. You turned him down. That's why he had that anxiety. She don't want me. I just want her. Crazy. You see, usually who you don't want you. This man wanted you back then. You probably was toxic as hell. She's playing hard to get. She's playing hard to get. Look at that. This is one of your soulmates. We have many soulmates, but this is one of them. That's why this change. It's a divine feminine. That's why this change happened. You have many soulmates. He just happened to be one of them. But his mind stayed on his money. And you was always a possibility for this person. You was always a possibility that you guys end up getting together. You was wrong timing. That's what you said. Why? You was going through some type of spiritual awakening. And this person was always thinking about you and missing you. It's a call hearing from them. So I don't know if you and this person was always texting or always calling. It's a relationship is connecting now. And there was a block there. Y'all need to quit. Stop going for the man that now he probably look like a good piece of meat you want to enjoy. Stop it. I'll leave your ass waiting. No, I'm just kidding. He could have did you just like you did him. Elizabeth. He could have made you wait. I would have made you wait. Yeah, he definitely got his life together. He had the 10 of Pentacles, honey. I would have made your ass wait. I would have did you just like. Don't listen to me on that one. That's just me being in, not my original name. my energy, it ain't God energy. I would have made your ass wait though. I would have did you just like you did me. Pack, pack. Whether it be a smack in the face. Yep. You did me like that, you get done back. I'm tit for tat. I wouldn't even look at you the same. You played me all those years. Yours is a long time, damn it. It was wrong timing. Girl, stop. You ain't have shit going on back then. You ain't have shit going on. That man wanted you. Yes, you would. You just didn't want his ass. Stop playing. I'm just keeping one. You just didn't want him. I see. She was available. She just didn't want him. Or he would have never had the number. She was available. She didn't want him. Always got. What you got going on now? Yeah, back then, she fucked you up right. You could have been there and took off. Let's go. Okay, it was the wrong timing. Yes, it was. It's divine timing was at play. I go with you on that, but you know that flesh side of me say, I would have treated you the same way. Still got my shit together. What? Elizabeth, go ahead and type your question so I can stop talking to Gia. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Elizabeth, if you don't post your question, what do you see happening with Eric? Mess with Gia just needs some. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just making you laugh. I'm just making you laugh. I'm just making you laugh. You broke that man's heart. Because I seen the heartbreak chord wanted to turn over. You broke that man's heart. You destroyed that man's ego a couple of years ago. It didn't even fall out, but yeah, you hurt that man's ego, man. You lucky he still like you. You better keep walk. You better walk. You better step. You better put them heels on. She's playing hard to get, but she won't admit she likes me. And you always thought about him in the back of your head, like, dang, I fucked up. The guy with these no good ass. Oh, okay. What you got for Elizabeth when it comes to Eric? What's she? What do you see with Elizabeth and Eric? What do you see with Elizabeth and Eric? I might as well make this a subscriber moderator channel. What do you see with Eric and Elizabeth? Hi, Elizabeth. Big moderator energy today. No, I'm just, that's how it should be. Yeah. Might have to cancel everybody out. All moderators come in. Get your ass here now. All right. What do you see with Elizabeth and Eric? What do you see with Elizabeth and Eric? They won't even let me cut. Let's see. Elizabeth and Eric. Woo. It's a reunion. Y'all ain't together? Shit. Let's see with Elizabeth and Eric. Ace of Wands. Y'all having a reunion? Y'all having a get together? Y'all coming back together? Hangman. It's still undecided here. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. What I do see, I see a reunion between you guys. We just talking her. Okay, this is what I see. I see the Three of Cups here. Either there's some type of reunion or celebration, or there are other people involved. But I do see this person wants something new, a brand new beginning. It's a new beginning, good news. But still not sure. Ten of Pentacles, this person is focused on their finances, their stability, their security, being balanced, a healthy lifestyle. But what's going on with you and him? What's going to happen with you and him? Eric and Elizabeth. Patience is required when it comes to this situation with Eric. What else? Star card. Having faith in it. You gotta have faith. King of Swords energy. Okay, right now this person is kind of logical in their thinking. He a leader. He could be a lead at work. But he's very honest. So whatever he said to you, he's honest about it. But he's still unsure though. Okay? Justice. Yeah, this person is he's fair. He is a leader. He's fair, and whatever he, like I said, he's gonna say it to you. He look at you as the Queen of Pentacles, though. He would like to take a leap of faith and make an offer to you. Nine of Cups. That's how this person shows up to you, like the Knight of Cups. Why men be downplaying themselves when they meet women or try to be with women? It's crazy to me. Like, you come as an emperor, come as you are, sir. Don't be downplaying yourself to come to me like you less than. They might be shy too. Yeah, he do want. I see communication between you and him. What would be the outcome of this situation, though? Why does players and lovers, y'all love homie, lover, friends? This is a whole nother deck. I used this one on her and she pulled out the same shit. I got these homie, lover, friends. Homie, lover, friends. Can I get another card on this lovers and a player? I got these homie, lover, friend people. Okay. But this person's waiting on, he's still gonna do him. But he's waiting. He ain't in no rush. He is waiting to fall in love, though. How you feel about you? How you feel about you? You feel like you've been left in the cold and that you might have some secrets. He does feel like you're kind of intuitive. You're still trying to figure out what it is that you want, either in a man or in life. You feel like you fortunate, though. Nine of Pentacles, he does see you as being single and that you have options. Seven of Cups. You feel like you've been left out in the cold. Either you've been hurt and you got secrets. He feel like you secretive and shit. You could work with this person. Eight of Pentacles. Or this person see you as a hard worker. Chariot. Like, you just keep moving forward. You not, world court. You want to expand. 777. Six of Swords. Hierophant. This person does see you as wanting some type of commitment. This person could have fire and earth in their chart. That you looking for the right man. You feel like you looking for the right person. And you want victory and success over, finding the right person and a person with some money. Like I said, this person could have fire in their chart. So what does he want to do with you? Page of Pentacles. This person wants to date you. You want to date. Just take you out, hang out. Strength card. I feel like this person don't want to be too aggressive, so his heart is going to be guarded towards you. This person's heart is guarded. And he only guarding his heart because he know that he have to bring something to the table or bring something to the relationship. I see a homie, lover, friend with this person. Real talk. You feel like you do a hard time in your past. to a sword. You feel like you've been through some things. He can feel the energy of you probably done cried in some relationships or was stuck in some relationships that someone could have been juggling you. I feel like he's seen you you being emotional, and that's because of your past. And you dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy from your past that you might have had to walk away from. Jeez. But he's a true emperor though. He a boss. He's got some boss energy or boss tendencies. He could be a lead at the job, I don't know, but I did see like work. He could be fussing at other people at work. What? Listen, that's what I see. He could be in conflict or fuss at people at work. Is he a lead or something? That's what I see, a homie, lover, friend. Is he a lead at work? Because I see him like, telling other people what to do or in conflict with other people at work. He was a substitute teacher. Let me find out. What's the energy for you and him? What's the energy for you and him? Thank you. What's the energy between Elizabeth and Eric? What's the energy? He does think of you. Let's go. He's single, or he look at you as single. And you have the heart, intuition. So this person, inner knowing, this person listens to their intuition. And he's single. When he don't see you, he do miss you. If you don't show up for wherever you at, he be missing you. Jeez, okay. With slick ass. Yeah, but I feel like he's having a light bulb moment with you. Like, she like me. You feel like you like him. Not him like you. You like him. He look at you as loyal. Okay? He believing in this. It said chasing a thrill though. It might be only for a good time. Yeah, so that chasing the thrill is like you feel like you vulnerable, your heart is open, and he's chasing the thrill. You feel like one day you guys could get together. It's a possibility. One day. He feel like you could be stressing over bills, money, or wanting to be paid more, or he could be stressing over bills, money, and wanting to be paid more. But I seen the 10 of Pentacles up here. But somebody is stressing over money, bills, or feel like they don't have enough to be in a relationship. That's what I see for you. But I do see a nice little outcome, but I see a homie, lover, friend. I feel like that's what it's going to be right now. If you keep your legs closed, you're going to be all right. You ain't gotta sleep with a person. Hey, just stay up to par. Look good. Look good going to work. Feel good. Change your mindset.
But I know we're having some connection issues. Do you want to come now before we drop you down?
Cause for a motherfucker at work to miss you, oh my God, he's in your, that's a person with too much brain space. I don't go to work and be think, I ain't gonna even lie, I did, yeah, that was in the past. That was in the past. It depends on how old the person is. I used to go to work and be like, damn. Even when I meet up with the person or get with the person, we work together. I still was going to work like, damn, he got my attention. I am bullshit you not. This dude had my attention. Even if we still seen each other outside of work, he always had my attention. Like he was so nice. Those are days. It was good too. It was a good time. I mean, we had good times. But I'm not doing no dating, no employees or nothing else no more. I would not. I don't even know what happened. I used to put in my phone his last name with my name. Yep, bullshit you not. My last name was his name in my phone. This is Boss Lady Divine Tarot. Go take a shower. Get it together. I work tonight. I thank you guys for coming to the read. I appreciate both my moderators. I love you guys. I might turn it into a moderator channel. I don't know. For the good of all, to the harm of no one. Keep us away from danger, seen and unseen. I wish all you the best and happiness in your endeavors with your friends. Because that's what I see, friends. Love you guys. Love and light. Peace.